It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Let's Bet It. First show back from the All-Star break. Um, yeah, man. There were 5 games last night. I got to start remembering to post my plays, man. Like, there were 2 plays that were winners that I forgot to post. So on Twitter, I went 2-1, but overall, I went 4-1. So I gotta be better. And a lot of times these are bets that I'm making a little bit later, and then I start doing different shit around the house and forget to post it. But for me, I had the Mystics -5.5. That was a winner. I had the Sparks Liberty over 183.5. That was a winner. I had Asia Wilson points, rebounds, and assists over 39.5. That was a winner. And Courtney Williams also. I had her under 13.5 points. That was a winner. And Heidemann was the only loss. She went crazy. So good night for me. How about you, bro?
As far as WNBA, it was probably like 50-50. I lost my biggest bet though, but I won everything else. My biggest bet was on the Storm, and I got hooked. And I don't have no excuses. Like, I still like the game. I like the Cap, but they started off first quarter. It was like something crazy, like 35-19, or in the first quarter, Fever was up, like extremely high scoring. It's hard to play deep, hard to come back from a 16-point deficit when you start out off in the first quarter. So I still like to play. I just felt like to get hooked at that, to fight back and then bring it down and then go back down bigger. So it was frustrating. But I did catch the Liberty at a good number. I gave that out. I like that. Oh, I was on the Mystics. I caught the Mystics at a 4.5 as soon as it opened. When we was doing I was doing another show and caught the 4.5, and I was like, damn, I'm betting that right now. So I put down. Baseball got smoked, but it happens.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
We got 2 games tonight. We gonna talk about those. I've got plays in both. You got plays in both?
Yeah.
Both.
Is there anything else you want to talk about before the games?
Yeah.
I was curious.
Because we was talking about this backstage, and here's the thing. And everybody knows by now what went on All-Star Weekend. Just, all the stuff that these chicks be on. And I'm a huge supporter of the W. Like, I've been betting it for probably like 5 years. I'm a huge supporter of women getting what they deserve. But man, they can't sleep with each other, man. They just can't. I don't think they should be allowed to. Like, you trying to create this professional image. Now, I don't know, man. The NBA guys, I hope they ain't doing that. I hope not, but whatever, to each his own. But I don't think that they would, though. You see what I'm saying? I don't think that they would. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't think. You think different.
Yeah, I strongly disagree with you and the homie Dutch. Like, I just disagree with it because you can't just pinpoint it to a professional sport. Take the sport out of it. So if I work at an office, Burger King, McDonald's, can't sleep with somebody I work with, I just don't see what's the difference between that and what the WNBA. We all know what the WNBA is. So my whole thing is, and I'm hypocritical because I would never watch it again if it happened in the NBA. But I'm not against it in the WNBA. Like, my thing is, if you want to rock out with your teammate, then, rock out with your teammate.
Here's where I'll the WNBA is on its way to being $1 billion corporation. And I feel like the more money, so no, like, I mean, I work at a school. I'm a teacher. I'm a school teacher. And I know actively of co-workers sleeping with each other. Like, I just found out a couple yesterday that I was surprised about.
So how you feel about that?
I don't think you should do it. But what I'm saying is the standard is lower because we're not making as much money as these WNBA players. We're not representing a multi-million-dollar corporation. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I think they need to stop. Because y'all are trying to get respect. Y'all just got this new CBA, right? Just got this new CBA. Y'all making this money now. Now you need to start building toward the next one. And this, I don't know, man, this drama stuff with these chicks passing each other around. Come on, bro. Come on.
But my whole thing is,
there are so many lesbians in this world. Like, so many now. So many. Why can't you go?
You got to protect yourself, though. It's just exactly what you're saying. Because these are not ordinary women. So let's just say somebody from the WNBA gets somebody normal, like, there's a big financial, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make
it ain't got to be somebody. I'll guarantee you there's a bunch of more famous lesbians out there that are actresses that are famous. You can't go and do that. Because the NBA dude ain't going to go get a regular chick unless he was with her in high school or something like that. They're not going out and getting regular chicks. They going out and getting, some of them are going out and getting chicks, women close to their level. So I don't know, man. Y'all, I feel like the W is at a pivotal point where you gotta like maintain a certain image to keep bringing in that money and growing the league. And I just don't think teammates sleeping with teammates or even sleeping with each other within the league is a good look. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that is necessarily wrong per se, but where they're trying to get to as far as a league, you got to cut that out, man.
Or if you're going to do it, make videos of it. Just saying.
All right.
just saying, like.
First game. Dreaming Wings. I think this is went the other way. When I made the banner, so this is went the other way. So Dream are laying 1.5 on the road. Total sitting at 181.5. I bet the Wings, man. I bet them money line plus 100. This is a double revenge spot for Dallas. The Dream have already beat them twice this season. Is that 4 times in a row?
Yes.
Well, the Wings were terrible last year. Everybody was beating them. So, but the Dream have taken these first 2 this season. I like the Wings here, man. It's no shade to the Dream because they've been playing well too. But I think the fact that they've lost to them twice, I do think Dallas is the slightly better team right now. You know, the Dream had a slide where, you know, they lost some in a row, and I like to see them regain that early season momentum. They got Bree Jones back, but in this spot, I just think the Wings are going to be ready to play. What you like on this one, bro?
I disagree. And I feel like I disagree with the take that the Wings are the better team. I feel like we're the better team. Like we lost 5 straight, but you also got to take into consideration when we had lost 5 straight and Bree was in there and Bree's back. I don't think we lost a game since Bree has been back. Now, competition, tempo, and Sky maybe. I think it was the Sky. So competition, in consideration. However, I don't think in the WNBA revenge spots is like revenge spots. And if you look at it, like, just go off the top of my head, until the Mystics beat the Valkyries the last time, they had lost like 9 straight. Going back to a couple seasons, like 9 straight to expansion team of the Valkyries. If you look at the Liberty, what is the Liberty over the Aces? Not every single game, but what is it like? 10 out of 12, 11 out of... It's some kind of domination. Like, some teams just beat up on some teams. We beat them 4 straight. There's nothing that convinces me with the Healthy Dream team with Bree back. There's nothing that makes me want to take the Wings. And then the Wings open up as a favorite, and now they're dog. Dream money line. Let's go.
I'm looking up. I'm looking up the Wings. That's something I'll dig into later. It'll take me too long. Yeah, I disagree. I think this is a wing spot. I think Ozzy could have a big game. She's coming off the 3-point contest victory. I think Paige could have a big game.
That don't make you want to take. That don't make you want to take under her threes.
No.
You said that quick too.
It makes me want to take over.
I got under her three. I don't know. Just show me you can win the 3-point contest and then come out and cash your 3 prop the first game. I mean, I didn't bet it yet, but it was just something that I wrote down. Just a weird way of capping. I just don't know if I'm going to bet it to. There was no cap involved. It was you won the 3-point contest. We played a little bit of defense before we started slugging and not playing no defense. We was top 3 against the 3. Top 3 defense against the 3. So show me you can cash your 3-point prop after winning the 3-point contest. I just talk myself into that. Maybe. I mean, I got it wrote down, but it's interesting. Because I think, and to speak on the total, just for those, I feel like this under too. I think this line got way too high. I didn't think everyone's betting over, and I get it. I just think they pushed it too high. I like the under. I think the Dream gonna go back to playing defense. I really do like that FUD under her threes, but more entirely, I like this under. I got that circle too, and I'm more closer to the under than FUD than under her threes. But I like the under.
Here's the thing, and Stats got on me this morning about this because I had the under 178.5 and I cashed out. But I started looking more, and this is why I just gotta trust the way I cat, regardless of what the number is doing. But you look at these first 2 games, they've averaged 152 points per game, 155 in the first one and 149 in the second one. And they were both, one was in Dallas and one was in Atlanta. So it wasn't like, they just play defensive games when they play each other. I probably will be on this under 181.5, to be honest.
And to keep it real, when you put them stats in earlier, I think you put it in our group chat. You're the reason I haven't bet the under. Because my whole thing is when you put them scores in there, I'm like, well, damn, why is this total so high if both of these? I just feel like, maybe that's the book saying, yeah, you see how low these games was. Let's put this high ass total so you go under and watch there be 200 points. That's the only reason why I haven't bet it. I was going to bet it until you put them stats in the group chat, and I was like, oh, hold up. I'm like, that's nowhere near 181. Like, not even close to 181.
Oh.
So my whole thing is like,
I'm looking at who was playing. Everybody was playing for these teams. Paige, Enrique, Shepard. Fudd wasn't in there, but she ain't worth that many points. I don't know, man. I don't know. I really do like
extremely high. Like, wait, even before I seen your numbers, I seen this number. I'm like, and then it was going up. I'm like, what am I missing? And then when you put the stats in there, I'm like, that's just telling me that the books are saying, here, y'all know the scores of the first 2 meetings? Check this number out. So I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
Me neither.
I want to get to one of them, the FUD under threes or the under and the full game. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably leave them both alone. I just like the Dream money line. And it's funny. We both got 2 different bets. We both got money line for the same team because when I did a show yesterday, I gave out the pick. I said, y'all take the spread and I'll take the money line. I'm gonna say I got like plus 105, plus 102.
That's what
Said
you
it
got.
yesterday. Yeah, so it's wild that we both got plus money on the opposite side.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
That could have been a little. If I'd have knew better, thought about it, that'd have been a perfect arb. Take both teams with plus money, you make a couple pennies.
the Dream ain't winning shit with
We're
Angel.
gonna go on a run.
Not with her hair looking like that. Not with that
Freaky
pink
Cup.
Nah.
We ain't gonna win today. She gonna have like a 35 rebound.
Because of that hair. She can have all the rebounds she wants to. I like her over rebounds. She can have 30.
Win and win. Matter of fact, just parlay her rebounds and Dream money line.
Okay.
Is it okay?
Chappie said Aces 3.5 tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about. I got a few looks for tomorrow. I haven't made them yet, but yeah, we'll talk about those a little bit toward the end. Chappie also says she don't block anybody. I think she had a block in the All-Star game though. She had a block all year, but she had one in the All-Star game. I'm pretty sure she did.
Matter of fact,
Look
you the one that told me. I spoke on it in a show, and I think you told me, didn't she have a block and they took it back?
Yeah.
Ain't she the one who told me that?
Yeah.
I had no blocks.
Yeah.
Like, not one? That means your fingers never touched the ball.
Blocked during the game, but then like after the game, they took it away. So
But if you think about it, we're in the second half of the season. That means the person you was guarding, your fingers have never touched the ball.
And you a starting center.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
And you've never touched the ball. So when they shoot, what do? If you just stick your hand up, you at least touch the ball, like maybe jump a little bit.
Chappie said Angel should be able to score. Here's the thing. Angel Reese was getting her shot blocked in the All-Star game, and they wasn't even trying. So, no.
But you know why that is, though.
Blocking
her shot don't count.
Right. It's like blocking a little kid shot. So
forget who in the NBA used to shoot like that years ago from the hip. Like you know how many blocks I would get? Like if somebody shot like that, how you shoot? But she's on a Dream now. So.
She shoot layups from her hips, man. And you know she does.
But she's on the Dream now, so she's
accepted. In there because of where she's playing. It don't like negate the fact that she plays basketball like a toddler. She's an excellent rebounder. She's an excellent rebounder. She's elite. She's the best rebounder in the W. But everything else, F. As a school teacher, F. She can't shoot. You should not be a front court player and shooting 41% from the field.
But he would drag Cece though. Like if they met in the boxing ring, he would twist her.
We're not boxing. We're playing basketball.
Like tap out type shit. And the Dream will beat the Fever.
She shoot layups like Sean Marion shot threes, except Sean Marion hit his.
That's who it was.
The Angel don't.
The Matrix. That's who it was.
And he hit.
That's how he used to shoot.
That was ugly, but he hit though. Man, Angel Reese shoot like that with
his hand.
Man, get out of here.
The Matrix. I forgot about him. That's who it was.
All right, I think we done covered that one pretty good. Valkyries Mercury. This line has moved quite a bit. There's some injury news with Gabby Williams. They're saying conditioning. I'm not sure what that stems from, but this line has moved down to 3.5 for the Mercury. I'm on this game. I still recommend. I posted the -4.5. No, I posted -5.5. Then I bought out of it, and then I posted -4.5. I still endorse that, but I did buy out, and I got the 3.5 full game, and I got the -1.5 for the first half. But I still endorse what I put out: the first half -2.5, and the first half -4.5. Valkyries coming off a loss; they've had some rest. Nakase did a press conference, I believe, talking about how refreshed she is and the rest that she's gotten. And the Mercury just aren't a good basketball team. So I'm taking Valkyries first half, -2.5, and the full game -4.5. That's what I gave out.
we didn't even know it, but we're lying. That's exactly what I gave out. I did a show on this. What's that? Wednesday, Monday. Yeah, did a show on this on Monday and gave out the first half, and I think I got a 2.5 on it, and then the line dropped because of Gabby news. But my whole thing was, I mean, Gabby's important. I don't feel like we need her today. I feel like coming off that loss, playing this Mercury team, I don't feel like we need Gabby. That's why I was comfortable enough to bet it without the news. And I'm also on the Valkyries first half -2.5. And the only reason why I didn't want the full game, I like the full game. It's just I don't want to get backdoor. One thing we know from history from last year to this year, Valkyries first half is the thing. So I want to get in and get out and not have to worry about no fourth quarter immaculate run. I don't want to go to bed mad. Get me out the way the first half. So I'm right with you. Valkyrie first half -2.5.
Chappie said chin to the moon if no Gabby. I agree with that. She's pretty good.
Veronica Burton if there's no Gabby.
Yeah, I'm on that. Another play I might be on if Gabby is in, I might be on the Valkyries team total over. I think they can put up points against this Mercury defense that hasn't been very good all year. How do they look defensively?
Freeze is a bad basketball team.
Yeah, they're 12th in defensive rating, and this could be. You know what? Let me look up the Mercury team total because I feel like that's a lot more appealing because one thing we know that the Valkyries are going to do, they are going to play defense. And the Mercury team total is sitting at 76.5. If we look at the Valkyries last few games, and that last game before the All-Star break, they did give up 90 to Washington.
That don't count.
That it almost don't count.
Yeah, it was the last game of the road trip before the All-Star break. It was almost like they punted that game.
Well, it was the Valkyries were home that both
of
those
first.
games.
That's right. The first game it was the first game at home.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
It was a second game back home. The first game they beat the Mystics, but then the Mystics turned around and beat them 2 days later. So you see what I'm saying? It's like
right. The Mystics covered that first game and then won it outright the second one.
Yep.
Okay, so, that's what it was.
But before that, 69 to the Mystics, 75 to the Fever, and we know the Fever are the hottest offensive team in the league right now. 64 to the Suns, 75 to the Tempo, 49 to the Mystics. Even 83 to the Dream. I mean, the Dream are loaded with offensive talent. So
only thing about that team total under, even though it's the Mercury, they're a horrible basketball team. But I want to think you're gonna need Gabby in there to keep these girls under.
Yeah, that's what
she's like they're one of the top defenders. So
yeah,
I couldn't be on the team total under without her in there. I need her in there.
You got it. I wouldn't be on the Valkyries team total over without her, and I wouldn't be on the team total under for the Mercury without her. But I do think as a team collectively, they're good enough to cover both these spreads. I know
Absolutely.
That sound right, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that one. All right, man. We done covered these 25 minutes. Top play. What you got, man?
Man, I'm confident, man. You already know where I'm going. Dream money line. Best number you can get. I got plus. I thought it was plus 105. I got plus 102 a couple days ago. So best bet, Dream money line. Whatever you can get at, because we're now favored.
I'm going Wings money line.
That's why I did it. I feel like it makes the show better. You can't come on here and always agree and be like, yes, man. So
yeah, Wings money
I
line.
like it.
Double revenge. They back at home. Wings money line. Plus 100. I think you can still get it on FanDuel. But yeah. Parlay time. What you got?
Yeah. Minnesota Twins minus 1.5. Plus
Twins.
108.
Hold on a second. Let me I want to get the odds up.
Yeah, it's a plus money part of my leg.
Twins money line.
No. Twins run line.
Oh, run line. Okay.
Yeah, minus 1.5. You can shop around. When I got it, it was plus 108. But other books had a better number. But either way, it's gonna be plus money.
It's plus 104 on FanDuel. So just for the sake of the parlay,
That worked.
we'll go with FanDuel. My best bet, I'm gonna stay in basketball. But we are going to go to the basketball tournament. And tonight it's the JHX Hoops, the Kansas alumni going against the La Familia Kentucky alumni. And I like the Kentucky alumni here, man. They're led by Willie Cauley-Stein, a former NBA player.
Kentucky, right?
Yep, Archie Goodwin. They've played excellent defense in this tournament, and I expect them to advance. So I'm going to take them for the sake of the show. Should I for this parlay? Should I do the minus 2.5, or should I just
take the money line? Because I got a plus money, so that'll balance it out.
We'll just do money line minus 162. That makes that's a plus 229 on FanDuel. But shop around, you can probably find a better number.
And one more time, what they call Kentucky who?
They're called La Familia, but they're the Kentucky alumni. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Okay. Because when you I seen you on another show, give out them, and I'm like, damn, I didn't think I could get them, but I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't think.
You got to just search for it. They ain't gone.
Yeah, it's human nature to you look for a couple minutes and be like, can't find it. But I was just laying there and I found it, and I was like, oh shit. Then I had to go back to see what your play was.
Yep. Yeah, I like them tonight. So plus 229. I'm actually gonna play this one.
Yeah, I'm playing it too. That's why I wrote it. That's why I asked you what they called it.
Did we hit the last one? I can't remember.
I think the last one is the one I fucked up. It was the whatever it was. I want to say the Nationals was involved in the over. Rockies might have been Nationals and Rockies. Whatever it was the over. Nationals and Rockies. That's exactly what it was.
Okay.
It was the over and they didn't go over.
Okay. We're gonna hit this one though.
Yeah, I want to say we hit like 2 out of the last 3.
Yeah,
we hit back to back.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like all these times we talk about them, I be writing them down and be forgetting. Now I'm writing it down on a little sticky thing. So every time I walk by it, I'll see it.
All right, so you keeping track of the parlays. Good.
Absolutely.
I'm terrible about it. All right, we're gonna get up off here. We'll probably be back Friday. Some games Friday. I know Chappie says something about looks for Thursday. Real quick, the stuff I like early for Thursday.
Oh yeah, he said something about the Aces, right?
Aces, and that's actually moved. It was 3.5. Now it's 4.5.
Who they play?
New York. They play the Liberty.
Oh, that's funny because I gotta talk about that later on today.
Yeah, so I like the Aces, man. I'm gonna see if I can maybe find another 3.5 around, but it's on FanDuel it's moved. So other than that, I really don't have a ton of opinions on tomorrow, but I'm trying to just get through the day. So but other than that, man,
I don't as of right now, I didn't start capping that game, but you ain't worried about how the Liberty just punch on the Aces pretty much every time they see them?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
Just something I wanted to ask before I start capping again. I wanted to hear your little opinion to give me a head start.
And that's what that was my thought, Chappie. Aces revenge early. I like them first half, to be honest with you. But I know
early, but we can't really say revenge because it's something crazy. Like, what is it like? 10 out of 13, 11 out of 14.
Hold on. Let me slide over to tomorrow.
It's a very big number. Double digits.
Let me see. So if we look at the Aces, Liberty.
Oh, it's like in the last 13, 14.
Yeah, they've been yeah. The Liberty been beating up on them pretty good, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like it just goes back to when we was breaking down the dream and the wings. Sometimes teams just beat up on certain teams. And then I find myself always saying revenge, and it just seems like in WNBA, revenge ain't always revenge. Like maybe we care more than they do.
So here's a look I might be on in that game is the under, because when these two teams play and they're in Vegas, here are some totals for you. And this is Aces at home against the Liberty. 163, 160, 138, 176. Yeah, that's the last 2 years.
What's the total at?
178.5.
So literally the highest total number they got is where they put it at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say all the scores, you only have one 178 score in there.
No, 176.
176. So they made this total. So it's the same thing as the Dream and the Wings. Made this big total when they ain't even come near that.
I don't know what they. Okay,
that's interesting.
Yeah, I might be on the under in that one. But anyhow, we'll be back Friday, y'all. Huh?
I'm glad we talked about this because if the Dream and the Wings game go over, it's going to really make me look at the Liberty over tomorrow. Because when there's a big gap from all the scores to the current total, the book, they know the scores of all these early games. Like they know that's a big number compared to what all the totals was. So if the Dream win goes over, when I like the under, that'll make me like the Liberty over.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
But if not, I'll probably slam the under.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah,
I definitely might. I don't know, man. It's hard to pass up the Liberty as a dog. I don't know.
No. We'll see, man. We'll tackle it tomorrow. But we'll definitely be back on Friday, y'all. We're gonna try to do a morning show. But either way, we'll be back either in the morning on Friday or around this same time on Friday. So
definitely sometime Friday.
Yeah, definitely sometime Friday. So until then, let's cash some tickets and y'all enjoy y'all's Wednesday.
Let's go, Dream.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.